Good afternoon. My name is Matt Grogan. Today I'm going to be talking about my company, Elevation Design Co. A little bit of background. We're just a small boutique design agency who offers a variety of design services like print digital layouts, custom graphics, web design, logos, pretty much anything our clients need from us. Our primary focus is on branding, web design, and marketing. The purpose of this presentation is to talk about mobile marketing and how we're going to use that to reach new customers. The objective is to increase website traffic, increase overall brand awareness, and ultimately to grow website service inquiries from new market locations. So we want people from places we haven't had business or industries we haven't had business to go on our website and request our services. So what's our problem right now? Well, currently, too much of our business is word-of-mouth referral. And this has been led to fantastic growth, but we do acknowledge that we need to expand into different industries and different locations. We want to diversify our clientele just a little bit more. So how are we going to do that? Well, with a very limited budget of about $1,200, we're going to build a campaign that'll run from September 1st all the way through January 31st. And it's going to center around using these mobile tools and maximizing our return on the technology that people are walking around in their pocket. It's going to consist of three different areas. The campaign is going to focus on the website, social media, and then leveraging print. And I'll explain more about how we're going to do that with mobile in a little bit. But first, let's talk about the website, because this is the foundation of the campaign. Most of everything else is to drive traffic to the website. So the objective of the website is to convert web visitors into leads. So let's focus on Google Analytics. This is a free tool that we can use to help build a website that actually is addressing the demographics of our customers. We can do that because we can learn about who they are, who is visiting, and where do they come from, how old are they, what industries do they represent. This helps to eventually custom tailor advertising to target these people. But before we do anything else, we want just to learn who they are. So Google Analytics will be a great tool to analyze our customers. And then we'll also use Google Analytics to monitor what they're doing on the website. So this will help us build a more efficient mobile website and desktop website as well. So how do we streamline and optimize that buying journey? We want them to get the information they need and then quickly convert that information, convert them into action as they request our services. So Google Analytics, still a free tool that we're going to use to optimize our website. The next area we're going to focus on is social media. So we currently use two different platforms, Facebook and Instagram. We're going to maximize our advertising money by just focusing on Facebook. We find their dashboard is more intuitive. We find they have a larger audience, so we can more effectively custom tailor our messages for a particular audience. So we have three different areas that we focus on for Facebook: awareness campaigns, who we are, that we exist, trying to just get the word out that we are an option; education campaigns, and this is convincing our clients that maybe the power of a brand, power of a rebrand, what impact that can have on their business. Many of our clients make a heck of a widget, but they don't understand, or they never really considered how impactful wrapping it all into a nice branded bow can help project sales for them. And then we also use it to showcase our work, to leverage partnerships with people, to just get the word out that we're doing good work, having some demonstrable evidence. Instagram mirrors most of what we do on Facebook: awareness, showcase, but we do a little more of behind the scenes where we take candid photos of what we're doing, just to humanize the company a little bit more. The one thing we don't focus on social media is education campaigns, just because it's such a visually centric platform. It doesn't have the opportunity to really we don't use it in the same way that we would Facebook. for this purpose, for this campaign, all of our money is going to be spent on Facebook. Instagram will just rely on organic growth. But like I said, we don't rely on Instagram that much for advertising anyway. What we love about Facebook also is the dashboard. The Insight tool is pretty straightforward, pretty easy to use, and it's free. So we don't have to pay for any additional monitoring software. This allows us to track the effectiveness and the engagement of our campaigns. It also helps us learn more about the demographics of who is interacting with our advertisements. Because we will learn more about that, we'll be able to more accurately target who is using our advertising. So once again, we're leveraging that free tool to identify who is most receptive and create content that speaks directly to them. So this could mean multiple campaigns going at the same time with the same message but different language or different calls to action, just different motivators depending on who we're targeting in what area. Another great benefit of Facebook is the inherent A and B testing that they have inside. Also free. It allows us to fine-tune our ads for those segments even more by using which CTA was more effective, which imagery was more effective. So it's just an additional ability tool that we'll use to maximize the mobile platform of Facebook. An example ad would look like this. It would be a video ad. This one's all about awareness and a little bit of education also mixed in. It's a video ad because we find those are the most engaging. But we could do $15 a day for a 7-day run, for instance. Target 25 to 55-year-olds, homeowners, because typically small business owners are probably homeowners. They're invested. Their feet is planted in the community. Small businesses, and these are some of the locations that this ad would actually target. So these are small communities in the Denver area that have businesses that reflect a lot of the businesses we do without here. We already work with where we currently are, and these are most likely underserved communities because they're not directly in the Denver metro area. So this is a video ad. Pretty quick and simple. Our production costs are practically zero because we design these ourselves. So the cost is only the placement. It's not the actual content generation. All right, so let's talk about how we're going to use mobile to leverage print. So we're going to bring QR codes back. We're going to do this by leveraging the partnerships that we already have around the area. So we work with a lot of small businesses who have storefronts, and what we envision having is right next to the checkout where they have the placard that talks about Square cards. What they take MasterCard, Visa, would also be a little placard with a QR code that talks about how elevation design helps, help them. How can we help you? And so it's just that instant takeaway. It's almost like having a business card, but boom, it'll shoot them straight to our website. So this is just a simple code that would jump into the website and then hopefully convert that into a lead. At the very least, it'll help us track who is using it, what industries, and maybe understand there's a little bit more interest in some areas we didn't realize before. This is a great technology because it doesn't cost us anything to implement. It's simply the development cost of the time it takes to put these together. Another really exciting use for mobile and print is the augmented reality. So we'll use an app, HP Reveal, and this is becoming this is becoming much bigger and faster. And out here where we live in rural America, They've never seen anything like this before, so this will be exciting to introduce to them. So by creating posters in a similar and displaying them in a similar way of we did before with the QR codes in local businesses, just talking about how we can help them. And businesses are more than happy to help us because we do a lot for them. So there's a symbiotic relationship. So we won't have any issue with them donating a little bit of window space for a poster that's all about our company. And so what's great about this app is you can create a poster. You take a picture with your app, and then it automatically overlays an animation that we've created as well. And the app automatically detects it. All they have to do is download the app and use it. Adoption rates will be a little slow at first, but once people start to see how exciting and how cool it is, we think it'll be a pretty fun craze to go around these small towns. We're not going to put all of our eggs in this basket for web conversions. However, it's just another area to show that, A, we're innovative, we understand technology and how to leverage it. And by the way, go to our website and ask how we can do business for you. So how do we know that this campaign is actually going to work? Well, let's talk about the key performance indicators. We're very concerned about page views. We want people to show up. We can't learn about them if they're not showing up. So that's very important. How long are they hanging out on the page is also important. There's content there that we want them to read it. We want them to take their time and think about what services and if the pricing is right. So we do want them to we don't want them just to come and look at pictures and leave. Bounce rate, are they leaving? Why are they leaving? Click-through rate has to do with how are they actually following the funnel that we've set up through 3 pages to get to an inquiry or a lead. So, and then ultimately, are we generating contracts? That is the definition of success for this campaign. Right now, we currently generate 1 contract per month from our website. We're trying to double that. We want 2. That is the overall goal for this campaign. Total budget, like I said, $1,200. Split very easily. $500 for Facebook awareness, $500 for education. So that's $1,000 just for Facebook. Printed materials will be about $200, and that's just material costs for the posters and the QR cards. So overall, a pretty efficient use of campaign money, and we hope to maximize it. So I appreciate your time, and I hope we can do some good business together in the future. Thank you.